All right, let's talk about adding levels to your game, which adding the levels is easy, but then making sure the game still plays correctly is where you're going to have to be careful in the game. So to add levels is pretty simple. So right now in this game, we have just maze level 1. So let's go ahead and just add a scene, call it maze level 2. Getting good habits of good naming. And for right now, I'm just going to make this just a bright color just so it's pretty obvious. Okay, so this is my maze level 2. You would again add your maze pieces. You could just use the same ones you've already created and bring them out here. So if I wanted to start building my maze in level 2, I could just use those maze pieces for that. So that part's easy. If I go to my finish line, so this is the finish line that's on scene 1. So it says when it collides with the monster and the prize count is 0, then play a sound and go to the you win scene. Well, now all I have to do here is just change this to maze level 2, and now it would point to that. So if I preview it, and again, I just have the candy arranged so I can finish the game quickly. So now it goes to maze level 2. This is where you're going to have to make some choices. Choice number 1 is on maze level 2, if you bring out the same number of candy pieces. So if I go to maze level 2 and I just bring out 3 pieces of candy again to maze level 2, all I have to do is at the end of the finish line, add a piece of code to it to reset, to change the attribute of game.prize count or candy count, whatever we called it for your class, to 3. And now it'll reset to 3. But what I would need to do then is add another actor. So I would make a copy of this finish line. So I'm just going to copy and paste it. And that's going to go down here at the bottom. We'll get this out of the way. Or did I not paste it? So copy and paste. There we go. So now for this one, I would change this to finish line 2. And this would be the finish line that I would then put in the scene here, and I would tell it where to go with it. I wouldn't have it go into maze level 2. I might have it go instead now to you win, like that. So that's the first way you can do it. The second way to do it is to create, let's say you want to have different amount of candy on the next scene. You can just have the prize count set to what's going to be next, but you're just going to have to keep track of that as you're doing it so that you're sure that on each scene, the candy counter is set to the right number at the start of each scene, and it's counting down each time. You could also create another attribute. You could have like candy count level 1, candy count level 2, candy count level 3, and just be coding like that as well. So creating the scenes and navigating them is easy. You're really going to have to plan out, though, how to make sure that the game is counting correctly. So that's what you need to think about. All right, good luck.